I'm going to take you through a series of poses that I'll demonstrate, and then I'm going to turn and do them with you. So you're going to find just a very slight bend in the knees. Not a deep squat, just a nice bend, just so you get a little bit of activation in the quads and the hamstrings. And you're going to find some alignment. So often, for me anyway, my butt wants to stick out because I've got a fairly flexible spine. So you're going to tuck the pelvis in so that it's straight down the front, straight down the back. Make sense? Okay. And then from here, you're going to spread your arms out wide and then turn the palms out. Fingertips are pointing straight down at the earth. If you have any limitations around this posture, just gesture towards it. Okay, so there's no ego in this pose, but you're, as much as you can, you're wanting your fingertips to be connected to the earth, activated in the lower body, so the lower body is fully active and turned on through the bent knees. And then you're going to lift your heart and open the body. And then start to receive her. The breath should be long, slow, and deep, but do what you need to do. If it's through the nose, that's great. If you need to exhale through the mouth, that's fine. So you're both stretching out and reaching down towards the earth with the arms. You're rooting yourself through the 3 points of connection, through the bottoms of your feet, through your sacrum. It's almost like you could imagine a rod plunging down through your sacrum into the earth. You have this 3-pointed stool. And then your heart is expanding out to the side and lifted up to the heavens, and then open your crown. Imagine opening your crown so you could receive sunlight through it. And then just be. So pretty quickly, this posture will start to get challenging. And as it does, keep the breath moving through the body. It's okay to make adjustments as you need to. But while you're in a challenging pose, stretching out to the side, rooting yourself down to the earth, stretching up to the heavens, start to open, especially the front of your body. So imagine that you could start to turn a dial up on sensitivity. So start with the surface of your skin. Any skin that you have exposed right now, turn up the sensitivity. So see if you can feel that faint breeze on your skin caressing you. The wind agrees. It's got a little stronger. Maybe you feel it on the back of your neck or on your face. So taking in the sounds of the birds. Maybe you can even hear the melting of the snow. Turning up the sensitivity in what you're hearing. See if you can smell her. Does the air have a particular smell? Does the return of spring have a smell to it? Can you smell the earth warming up? Muddy clay soil. Keep the skin sensitive, keep turning it up. Maybe you can even hear the cracking of the seed pods under the earth as the spring flowers start to wake up. Maybe you smell the sage grass off in the distance. And go ahead and wet the inside of your mouth a little bit. So move the tongue around the roof of the mouth, lick your lips, and see if you can taste her. Does she have a taste? Does the mountain fog have a particular texture that you can taste in your mouth? Just keep dialing it up. Sensation on your skin, the sounds you're hearing, let them get more distant, not just far out, but high up and down below as well. In front of you, behind you. Turning on sensitivity at 360 degrees around you. The smells, the tastes. And really recommit to whatever the posture is that you can gesture towards. So if all you can muster is just a gesturing out to the side, let the outstretched palms widen your awareness. And then allow that wide awareness to come through your eyes, allowing your gaze to get incredibly wide, even while you're staying focused on that particular beautiful section of hillside. You're taking her in, but your gaze is somewhat diffuse. This shouldn't take much imagination. You're looking at an incredibly beautiful scene in front of you. So allow your gaze to get wide so you could take more of her in. Take in more of her. I'm just going to hold this particular posture for another minute. So if you're wondering when it's going to end, it'll be near then. So if you've got another gesture you want to make to her, another 45 seconds of it, see if you can muster that now, checking your posture, make sure your pelvis is tucked, slight bend in the knees, relax. Shoulders are relaxed even though they're activated. Back body is wide, heart is lifted, another 20 seconds here. So as we transition, see if you can hold the energy of this posture, really this sort of vertical alignment. Feel back to the width and the horizontal alignment, the wrapping of the senses, and you can allow the hands to come and rest by the sides. Can let go of any bend in the knees, just a very subtle, just so the knees are just lightly unlocked. Coming into mountain pose. Tailbone is still tucked. Body is wide open though. So very minimal effort here. But now the body is full of chi. Keep breathing very deeply. You can keep the 3-part breath cycle going. You're just standing here in mountain pose. You might find it helpful to turn your palms out a little just for this exact moment, since there's so much coming at you to receive her more. Shoulder blades are pulled back so that the heart is lifted, really softening the front of the body. Just take her in. That's all she's asking for. Could you stand here for 40 minutes and just receive without drifting, without needing anything, without needing anything to be different? Notice if you're wanting something to be different. You're wanting there to be more bird song, more wind, for the sun to be at a different angle. Notice that your desire for her to be different, it's like 1,000 tiny cuts at her, because she's perfect just the way she is. So enjoy the in-between space. This is the peace that we so often seek as men. When will there be peace? Right now. When will there be no storm, nothing to do, nowhere to be? It's now. And then, in whatever way feels true for you, offer her a gesture. Could be a bow. Maybe you throw yourself at her feet. Maybe you kiss the earth. Whatever it is, but just, it's your truth. Your truth. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma.